Hello and welcome. Today is April 8th, 2024, and I'm here to do our weekly check-ins. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels, the highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, guys. So I hope everyone is doing well. And before I begin, I just want to make a small little announcement. The reading or the live with Sunny from last week will be postponed until this Friday. So if you would like to participate in the live, that will happen at our regular time at 6:15 Pacific Standard Time. And I believe that is 9 p.m., 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So depending on where you are in the world, you can adjust your timing for that. Secondly, I'm a bit delayed on the zodiac readings, and so I will try to pick up the pace on the zodiac readings this week. It's just I have a lot that's going on, and so yeah, so whenever they come through, I hope that that is the message for you. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the reading. All right, guys, so let's see. Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to our collective divine masculine, divine feminine energies? But please, let's focus on divine masculine, or the counterpart of the one who is watching this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Please bring forth the counterpart of the person who is watching this reading. Thank you. Okay, first we have vanity. Next we have perfection in reverse. And we have balance. And at the bottom of the deck we have trickery in reverse. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here is that, maybe your person is really worried about how they appear in the public sense, and they know that they're not perfect, but maybe they portray themselves to be. Right now, they're not feeling very good. They're trying to balance out their energy more than anything, because at this point, they just can't seem to make everyone happy. Okay, we have your trickery. It's actually here in reverse. They don't want to fool anyone. Okay, I have a feeling like your person is tired of the facade that they're actually portraying. Okay, like it's just too difficult to keep up with the act, is what I'm also hearing. So let's go ahead and see what else. Spirit, can you please clarify vanity, perfection, and balance? Can you please clarify vanity, perfection, and balance? Your person isn't feeling very good about themselves, maybe like people, like the people that is surrounded your individual, They know who your person is, and they probably know them well enough about their strengths and weaknesses, right? It's like maybe the filter is off and everybody can see through your person. That's why they don't want to fool anyone anymore. They're just tired of maybe pretending to be something that they're not. Now I see her forgotten and it's in reverse, They haven't really forgotten about like their roots, right? Like where they came from. Maybe initially, they were that type of person who were just in vain, They were in the spotlight and people naturally gravitated towards your person. I feel like that's like a past energy. And what I'm hearing is that, you know, they're not in the spotlight anymore. It's like we have your sacrifice. Okay, so they've given up on like maybe, or I just want to say like their looks. Maybe they let themselves go a little bit, Maybe perhaps, they used to go out to the gym, but now they have dad bod or mom bod. I don't know what the equivalent is, right? So let's see. What else? We have your spring. Okay, we have new ideas, inspiration, birth. It came up in a neutral position. So your person is really trying to balance themselves out to possibly have like some fresh insight, right? But the thing is that they no longer want to sacrifice themselves to be like this perfect image. Okay, I feel like that's what they were before. And they're just tired of putting on the act. That's what I keep seeing. Okay, we have our happiness. It's actually neutral. They're not happy. They're not happy because they've been like putting on a show. Okay. So that's where your person is at this week. Let's see what else. Maybe the eclipse, for your person is that it's revealing a little bit about who they are and what they have been hiding, right? Like maybe they have like a glimmer of insight as to like how they see themselves. And perhaps, because of that, they want to change. Um, is there anything else, Spirit, that wants to come through from this person who is connecting with the viewer? How do they currently think of you? How do they feel? What is it that they want? And what is the outcome? What is the energy and vibe of the person who is connected to the viewer at this time? Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Perhaps your person is really thinking that they've done all that they could. They're really tired. They're tired of putting up a show. I have a feeling like for some, maybe this person came off as being arrogant when it comes to you. Now, I feel like for you had to leave the situation. You felt stuck. Maybe it was an unhealthy attachment that you had to this particular person. Maybe, like you were attracted to them, but, there was like this other side to them where they're always people pleasing, always trying to portray that they were something that they were not. Maybe you saw right through them, but you still loved them anyways, is what I'm hearing. So they really feel like um maybe you left them behind, okay? For some who is watching this, you were the one who actually left this person. But for others, okay, they know that they have left you. Okay, it can go both ways. Now, how do they feel? They definitely are feeling the the romance, right? I have a feeling like they are reminiscing on those past times that you guys had with one another. They're trying to overcome like this energy of victimhood. Okay, really freeing themselves from, like I said, like just being like a trickster, right? Like being someone fake. They knew that they used to be like that. Okay, but the reality is that this person has feelings for you, and you're just trying to resist coming back to this person because time and time again this person has hurt you. Okay, so I have a feeling like, in one aspect maybe they have like a double life, like, in front of you maybe they showed a side of you that maybe they thought that you would be attracted to, right? But at the same token, when they're not with you, they're also putting on the act somewhere else. For some, that could mean like your person was married and they're playing a role in a different environment. But when they're with you, they're also playing a role when they're just focused on you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. And so, what is it that they want? Okay, they're really frustrated right now because they don't know what to say, so they're holding back because of their ego. Okay, so this is like ego death, right? Um, they may have been stuck up. They may have, pretended to be something that they're not. But what I'm getting is that um, the truth is that this person cares a lot about you, but they're not exactly telling you in the way that they should. So, in other words, I have a feeling like your person has a hard time of being vulnerable, okay, or being intimate. And when I mean intimate, I don't mean like, sexual intimacy. I'm talking about just being completely transparent, like bearing your soul, not being afraid to hide anything, right? I have a feeling like, and I'm not saying that, for some, like your person has shown some aspects, but then they would retract because for some, I have a feeling like your person goes hot and cold. So it's not like 100% all the time where they're one way. It's like they flip flop, right? And you get like this hot cold behavior is what I'm sensing. So for you, I mean, you are a little bit anxious, because this isn't the first time that your person has, done this to you. That's why, you're resisting, if there's temptation that this person is trying to, come back in and they're putting on their charm, you're like, no, please don't, because I know how this will end up. That's why I feel like you already have like some insight, right, as to like what your person would do if you give them an inch, right? That's what it feels like so far. So they want to be honest, okay, that they betrayed you. They possibly betrayed whoever that they were dealing with also. And here you are, you're feeling hopeless, okay, lacking the faith. So for some, you may have a heart to heart discussion coming from this individual about where they stand, and they're just tired of being fake. I keep getting like they have a double life. One aspect, they're like in this other energy, and then there's this energy with you, and it's like, well, what is it? What is the true version of your person's self? They have yet to figure that out. And if they need the time to figure it out, I would say give them the time, because I keep saying that on your side, you're just not happy. You're not happy. You're kind of stressed out. It's like, what is this phone call, or why did they reach out and then they're not talking, right? For some, maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. Okay. But when they do, they come back and then they tell you something that might hurt. You have a hard time of moving on from this person because I really feel like you do care. But you have to figure, like, maybe this person was rude, towards you in the past and how they let you go, but you keep giving them chances, right? At least that's what it feels like here. For some, you cut them off because that's how they did you, and so you're trying to give them a taste of their own medicine. You're like, no, no, thank you. But you still care, okay? At least that's what I'm feeling. So finally, they're a bit motivated to really work on themselves, which is really good. Because as you know, with twin flame connections, it's all about, self love. If you don't learn to love yourself first, then who else is going to love you? And so far, this person is confused. I see it. That's why you're kind of frustrated over here. Okay. So they've been holding back their true emotions when it comes to you. They're suppressing their feelings. Okay. But they're really motivated to break free from like being intimate. Okay. That I keep getting back to that um energy. So you're not sure, you're feeling insecure. They're holding back their feelings. You know that there's feelings there. Okay. Your intuition is telling you this. You sense this. Okay. Because I really feel like for the divine feminine, which is on this side, you've learned to work on yourself. You learn to love yourself first. You have a higher understanding of who you are, where you stand. Whereas, like I see here with your person, they do mean well, but they're not perfect. Okay. There are flaws to this particular person. And I really feel like, they are motivated to work on themselves. They actually do see that they're not perfect. In the very beginning of the reading, we saw the trickster card coming up in reverse. They don't want to, fool anybody. Okay? They're tired of putting up the act. So they're just not sure about how they can free themselves from, their, I guess, who they were. That takes time, right? Um, and for you, I really feel like you're just going to be, just continuing to work on yourself. So I really feel like for this week, okay, and let's see, bottom of the deck, we have the moon. Okay, how fitting because today is the solar eclipse, right? So this is about releasing fears and secrets and being honest. Now, I really feel like that's actually very on point with the energy for this week. And I guess it was no coincidence that, the live with Sunny, won't happen until this Friday because that'll give us a full week to reflect on what this new moon has brought to us. It's about being authentic, it's about being truthful. What else? What is it that you need to hide? Okay, there shouldn't be anything that you need to hide. You should be able to talk about these things. So, I mean, if you're afraid and maybe your person was afraid of expressing their emotions or their feelings, now's a good time to kind of come out with it, right? That's what I'm seeing. Because they were struggling, okay, with a new beginning here. We have here the sacrifice, okay. Um, they know that they have to change. So how evolved is your person on their own personal journey to self-love? Okay, because we saw that here. They don't love themselves first. Okay, they're trying to love themselves first. If they respect themselves, then they have something to offer. But right now, they're not honoring themselves. Okay, because they're not sure. That's why they're kind of stuck in whatever energy that they're in. So let's go ahead and see what else. Spirit, what are the messages of this person when it comes to their divine counterpart? What is it that they would like to communicate to you at this time? Okay. Well, we have here an apple and a snake. So it says, there is a powerful sexual energy that's come over you lately. It's becoming more intense by the hours, begging you to give it attention. There is a buildup of sexual tension that needs to be released. Embrace it, feed it, and claim it. So, hey, I mean, that's human nature, right? Also, we have your bond is about to deepen on a level where both feel the same heartbeat. This is a strong soul connection where two souls become one. Okay, so this is definitely your twin. Okay. And then finally, dear beloved, how were we to know that this tiny spark between us would rapidly grow and spread like wildflowers? We're inseparable. So there's definitely like this connection, this intense chemistry or passion that you have for one another. And, the problem is that with your person, I feel like they're afraid of being intimate. Okay. Like they're afraid of like being 100% because they're living a lie. Okay. And maybe for some, they're still stuck in a karmic relationship. For others, they're past that, but they have a problem with just being real. Okay. Because I have a feeling like, there's like this persona that your person is portraying and they feel totally fake and they just need to like kind of readdress themselves. Okay. But I have a feeling like whoever this person is, they do love you. Okay. I definitely do feel that. So let's go ahead and see what is the final guidance message from Spirit. So, Spirit, what is the guidance that you have for this collective? What is the guidance message? It says, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And, I really feel like that's important because, I mean, before you can like be with someone, the question is, are you completely healed? Okay, first you have to cross that bridge to get to the other side. And I feel like this is that time where, are you ready to cross that bridge? And if you're not ready, just take the time to heal. Don't rush through it. If you guys truly love one another, you would give enough time and space to really deal with whatever it is. Okay, and then when two are truly ready for union, you guys will actually come together. Okay, everyone's timeline is going to be different. So if you feel like you're getting close, then by all means, then yeah, very soon, you and your person will get together and have like this heart to heart conversation. But if your person is like really need to like heal themselves and take time out for themselves, then by all means give them that time. I really feel like this is, about letting, trusting in the universe, giving each person time to heal. One person may heal faster than the other, right? But I feel like for this week, the truth will be revealed that it's no longer time to be fake. It's really time to be authentic. Okay, that's what I have. So I really hope that that was helpful. Let me know. And if you want me to dive deeper into your personal situation, you can book a reading with me at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG at Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.